Look at all this loot! DJ, none for you! Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I am a shameless fan of getting free stuff. Especially free, useful things that I didn't know that I needed in my life. And what we have here is one such example. This is another item that has been sent to me by OneTigris, and it is a gun cleaning mat. Now I have several different mats that I have acquired myself, but this is one that they chose to send me, and as you can see, it's nice and long, which makes it excellent for disassembling long arms like, caliburns or talon claws or various other things. It is rubber, so it's nice and soft, isn't going to damage your paint job or anything like that. It does have a number of little dishes for putting parts in, keeping them separated, and then it does have magnetic spots on this side for your screws or springs or whatever that you don't want to lose. And yeah, I will be using this in some upcoming videos, and I knew people would probably ask about them, so I figured I should do the review before I made those videos. So here we have the OneTigris magnetized mat. Let's disassemble something and see how it works. I've got a bunch of blasters that I need to strip for parts, and I think this is a good opportunity. So what we have here is a Sonic Ice Rampage that has met a tragic end. So I'm going to disassemble it for parts, but as I go, I will be using the mat to organize said parts. I got that side stripped down. It was hanging on by a thread of material. It's really quite remarkable that that stayed on. I am keeping the magwell because it is a self-sustained. It's got its own catch and all that, and magwells are useful for various integrations. So let's tackle the fun side. Right, and there it is, all stripped down. We've got parts over here that I'm not going to keep because they are of no particular use to me, unless I was replacing the internals in another blaster, which I'm not currently keeping a inventory of all internals. I do plan to work on that at some point. But there are parts that I do plan to keep. I do wish to keep the O-rings because they are still in good condition, and you never know when you're going to need to replace them. I am keeping the sling mount, the priming handle, or the priming bar because it's metal, the barrel. There's all sorts of useful applications for those parts. I will probably keep the foregrip. I have used those in builds before, and so I will keep that. And then, of course, all of the internals. We have the mainspring, the shell screws, which in this case were all the same length, which is really nice. There were some very different sizes on internal springs, which is not surprising, and a variety of springs, but not as big a variety as I would have thought. There are several that are in fact identical that were used in different places, and there were two different sizes of which there were multiple springs, which is really pretty cool. So I definitely like this mat for a couple of reasons. I like that it allows you to compartmentalize everything, but I also like that it really does keep the parts from getting away from you. If I drop a screw onto my workbench, it bounces and can easily bounce away and fall off. Whereas when you drop a screw on this rubber, it just stops. Pretty much dead. It dampens the blow really quite considerably, and that makes it much less likely that your screw is going to go off. They also have a lip going all the way around it, so it's unlikely that a screw is going to get off of the mat, which I really like. So yeah, I will definitely be using this in the future. This will become a part of something I use whenever I do disassemblies and whatnot, because it's a good size. I like that. It's got the magnetic parts. Yeah, and it also contrasts better rather than having, you know, orange blasters on an orange background. So, anyway, yeah, those are my thoughts on the OneTigris gun mat. They do also have a rectangular one for pistols rather than for longer arms. Links will be down in the description if you're looking to get yourself something like this. I actually do recommend this one. I'm looking forward to using it, and thank you guys for watching.